Highsmith and Rozier are the running backs. Highsmith. Alonzo Highsmith breaking tackles and going for 9. Melvin Jenkins on the stop. It'll set it to a second to the playoffs, and he's won 6 division championships. Houston first down from their 33 with 2 minutes left in the first half. And Moon again connects with Givens for a Houston first down. Bosworth on the tackle.
Well, Givens just running across that zone defense. They know that Seattle's going to be in the zone coverage. A little bit of extracurricular activities. I don't think Givens should be fooling with Bosworth out there in the field. Maybe to try and block him once in a while, but Bosworth is a tough man and a big man. I know Givens is tough, but it's a slight mismatch.
And the Houston Oilers have been involved in several skirmishes. Givens this time was hauled down by Bosworth, who one-handed him and apparently did not.
But he hurts.
Bryant with the hard hit. First down at the 32. Rozier back in. Went for the short pickup. Brian Bosworth, the inside linebacker, on the stop. The play had been blown dead. They will bring it back.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot of heart in that whistle, though. I mean, it was like one of those weak whistles. In fact, the rest of the team out there, including the officials, weren't really sure that the play was blown dead.
The explanation being provided.
All belongs to the offense at this spot.
McElwee announcing that the play was blown dead. And now Rozier is down. It has been a hard-hitting game. We've had very few penalties, 2 on Seattle, 2 on Houston. But a lot of guys are getting banged up.
Well, hey, championship football, they're playing hard out there. We have some good teams that hit hard. Here you see Rozier get up in there. Does he fumble the ball? No. Whoa, well, that's close, but they ruled him down. It looked like Gaines just took the ball out of his arm. He gets the good hit by Bosworth. That's the hit that probably made him a little bit woozy. And Fred Young ends up with the ball, but the officials already blew it dead. Here we have another angle of it, and we'll see if he fumbled the ball or not. Actually, it doesn't make any difference because they've already decided. Oh, he was down. He was down. Young just took it out of his arm.
Well, they are taking a look at it. Instant replay. Tony Viteri checking out that stripping of the ball and ruling whether it was a fumble or whether the play was dead. Rozier is up. Wait for word from the booth to our left. Here's one more look.
Well, we'll see if it's a fumble. He has the ball. Let's see if his legs hit the ground. He appears to be down. Well,
that's close. That's a tough call.
Well, I'm glad Mr. Viteri will make that decision.
And this is the first one. Knox to start screaming when he sees the clock does not move as the play resumes. It's Rozier taking the snap, one of the gadget plays used by the Oilers, but it did not work. Bosworth right there, 2-yard pickup.
Well, he's the only guy that wasn't fooled on it. Bosworth, he made a fine play.
And a timeout called by Houston. We'll be back in a moment. One of the gadget plays the Oilers like to fool around with the halfback Rozier taking the snap.
Yeah, but he didn't fool the rookie Brian Bosworth this time. It was a good read by Boz. He was alert. He was able to make the play.
Time to time, they also like to have Rozier throw the ball. We saw John L. Williams of Seattle attempt it, but running back Boone is 11 for 17, 116 yards. Intercepted once. 81 Givens comes across and to the ground. Hard hit on Pinkett. He is stopped after picking up 3. Brian Bosworth had an outstanding first half, made the tackle.
He stayed right at home. He wasn't fooled with any of the motion or the flow. He stayed there and made the good tackle on Pinkett.
And the Oilers will go for another long-range field goal. Now Zendejas has hit 2. The Oilers continuing the domination. They've had the ball almost he came off heated. Oilers are running it down to 2 minutes remaining in regulation. Both teams do have 3 timeouts remaining.
This is why Bosworth had to leave the field. The officials did not like his equipment. You have to have the proper attire out there. Not the haircut, just the proper attire. And his jersey was ripped. His pads were coming through. And the official said, hey, go get your uniform fixed.
And Warren Moon talking it over with head coach Gary Glanville. Clock was stopped with 2:05 remaining, as the Seahawks did call for the timeout.
And they're going to get charged with it, you know, and I don't understand why you want to waste a timeout here. I'll tell you why he wasted the timeout. First of all, Houston's just going to run the ball the next play and go down to the 2-minute warning. I think they just got excited and carried away and got called the timeout. It was a bad mistake calling the timeout.
And try to locate another jersey for Bosworth. You could see it was all ripped. Looks like Clark Kent getting into the Superman outfit. Now, would it be interesting if Boz just happened to have a jersey with number 41 on it? Could they stop him out? They can't find a 55?
Maybe 44.
Under 44, right.
You can put the 44 jersey on. Now, he wants to know where the jersey is. No Boz country, huh? Well, not today it hasn't been.
All right, another number for Brian Bosworth. Number 52.
They already have one of those number 52s on the roster, Mr. M.L. Johnson. I guess they just couldn't find another 55.
We're set to resume. 2:05 remaining, fourth quarter. Houston second and 1 from the Seattle 10. They lead the Seahawks 20-13. And Alan Pinkett stopped by Sam Merriman and lost a yard on the play. Now we
1986. The Seahawks roar back against the Patriots with a block kick in the fourth quarter that Paul Moyer recovers for a touchdown. With just a minute left and New England's 10-point lead down to nothing, David Craig arches a long 67-yard bomb to Ray Butler, who grabs it on the dead run and gallops to a dramatic come-from-behind victory. The Seattle Seahawks.
Well, we have a 52A and a 52B. M.L. Johnson, a backup linebacker with number 52. They did not have an extra 55 when Brian Bosworth needed a new jersey. They happen to have another jersey with number 52. A minute 59 remaining in this fourth quarter. It'll be a 3rd down and 2 for the Oilers from the Seattle 11-yard line. If Houston holds on and wins, they will play at Denver next Sunday. They did face Denver during the regular season, but you can throw that particular game out. It was during the strike. It was a 40-10 victory for Houston over Denver in the replacement games. If Seattle should come back to win, they would play Cleveland next Saturday. Warren Moon calling for quiet. 2. And Highsmith cuts inside. Broke the tackle, but he is stopped short of the first down, and it is Bosworth coming up with his 10th tackle of the day.
And alertly, Seattle calls a quick